as many maidens would be.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream. Hopefully, you're all doing well. Welcome back to Friday's Tone Show. We've not done one for a while because everyone's been on holiday, including myself. So hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Make sure you guys have smashed the like button, man. Come on, over 200 people locked in. Let's get those likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well. And of course, you can follow Mancunian Way on Twitter and YouTube, and make sure you follow MCFC Tone on Twitter as well. I'm going to get some shout outs done in a second, so get your yes in the chat and I'll shout you guys out. But Tone, man, it's been a long time. It's been too long. Where have you been?
I've been to Italy, unfortunately. So half was good. Florence was all good. Yeah, otherwise just work and life and stuff. And yeah, it's good to be back on. I think it's been like maybe a month, I think, since we've been on.
Been too long, man. The people have been asking, where's the Tone Show, Bray? I can't cope. Yeah. It's the peak of the week. Okay, let's have a look who we've got in the building, man. Martin will be joining us in a second because he's been gone for so long. His PC needs to do bear updates, apparently. Let's have a look. We got Lackbeard, good to see you, man. Big up to Streety, man. Big up to Hongera, Jove, Dan Wilson. Big up to Dash, Mahmood, Selman's in the building. AU City. Yes. Tone is also here as well. Big up to Jay Blee, Georgios, Benjamin, Wan, Hamadze, Ro, Pranav, Backbencher. Big up to Mad Hatter, Mad Dog, Dell, City Bevel TV. Big up to Bevel. Great stream last night, mate. Big up to Ryan. Who else is in it? Anis, Pranav again, Frankie. Good to see you guys. Make sure you guys are smashing the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Loads to discuss, man. Where are the transfers? Not even where are the transfers. Where's the transfer rumours, man? We're not even getting rumours. We're so down bad, yeah, that we don't even feature on the BBC gossip page anymore. Do they even know who we are? Do they even know who Manchester City is? Guys, what is going on? Are the journalists, have they all been made redundant? Yo, where are the ITKs? Why is Toad not putting news out on the Twitter account, giving me some speculation? He did speculate Eze a while ago, but I need more, man. Tone. Where's all the news? It's meant to be an exciting period of the season.
What a start. I have missed this. Look, I was looking through the squad, yeah, and I know people are going to go nuts and they're going to hit me over the head, but the squad's pretty good, right? As it stands right now, we'll say Alvarez has gone because he's going on, I think, Monday. That's being announced. So he's gone. I look at the squad, it's pretty good. I personally think we need one when Alvarez goes. Perhaps someone a bit more versatile. Not a number 6. I keep hearing this thing of we need a number 6. I don't think we need a number 6 because we have a number 6. We need somebody who can perhaps play as a 6, but a 6 or an 8, someone who's a bit more versatile across midfield, not a João Neves. And this is just from what I've seen of him, that is that. So I said start of the window, I thought it'd be quiet unless first team players go. And now one has gone, Alvarez, and there'll perhaps be another one or two. Now things should start sort of kicking into gear. So yeah, we'll see what comes up in this week coming ahead of the new season. But I'm not overly surprised it's that quiet. Sorry.
Okay, Martin, welcome back. He's made it. Back. He got off a plane, 3 hours ago, bro?
Yeah.
I said, bro, don't come on the show. I said, take some time, relax. He was like, nah, I'm being there. How you doing, man? You all right?
Good. Jet lag will kick in about midnight.
Tired, but good, yeah.
How was Orlando?
Wet. No, it was good. It was good, apart from Hurricane Deborah. Trust me to go away and a hurricane comes through. Sod's law.
What did you make of it? Sorry.
Oh, exactly. I know, man. You're looking a bit tan. You're looking more tan than me, bro.
Looking well, mate.
Looking good. You're looking good. What did you guys make of preseason? Obviously, you was there, Martin, for one of the games. What did you make of preseason? Who, obviously, Oscar Bob was fantastic. Anyone else sort of like catch your eye when you was watching, bro?
Yeah, obviously Nico stood out. Not because he's like 6 foot plus, built like, you know. No, there was a few who stood out. Thought Rico did very well. I thought O'Reilly did well. Thought McAtee did well in certain games. There was other games. I thought Grealish stepped it up as he was going through it. Thought he started a bit slow, but then by the end he was taking people on. He was committing his man. He was even having shots, and you're like, whoa, hello. You know, first time left foot in the top bins, right in front of me. I'm like, what's going on here? It was mad, but it was good. It was a really good sort of workout. You know, I did see the panic. People got to remember it was 95% EDS squad that was out there, and I said, this is why I was like, you're not going to see any of these against Real Madrid. Relax. They're not. You know, Nico Riley's not coming out against Real Madrid. Just chill out. But it was really good. It was really, really good. 1 or 2 players who were on the tour have now gone, which I thought was very intriguing, considering, you know, they landed back in Manchester and 24 hours later, Hamilton's out the door and Soho's out the door, and you're like, thanks for the memories. Enjoy.
Well,
but yeah, that's why I said calm, because bloody hell, they landed in Manchester and 2 of them pissed off straight away. So I don't know why everyone was getting all that help about pre-season. It is what it is. I'm not even worried about tomorrow's game, which you'll probably talk about. So,
well, I want to speak about City's transfer situation. Tone said he's not entirely surprised at the sort of the lack of activity, but seems to think that now Alvarez is out the door. Apparently, that's going to be done on Monday, Tuesday. That maybe we'll start to pick it up. I mean, Martin, what's your take on this? I mean, what are you putting this down to? And by the way, do you guys actually think we'll sign anyone? Because I don't think we're going to sign another football player.
We've got to.
That's interesting because Tone doesn't think so. Tone thinks that's what's good enough.
No. Yeah, no, I do think we need one. When Alvarez goes, definitely.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not surprised it's been quiet to now. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I think we need to sign 2 now. I'm not saying we need a striker, but you need someone who's going to, because you can't just let 32, 33 goals and assists walk out the door, because that's just Mahrez version 2 all over again. You know, as much as, yes, Alvarez was not Erling Haaland, you know, I know we're going to have options with Savio and all that, but Savio is still an unknown. I'm not in this camp that he's world class and he's going to cook and he's the next Pele, blah, 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 blah. I want to see the guy for 6 months before I start renaming him Pele. You know,
trust me, bro. He's the real deal.
How do you know?
Bro, I did a compilation video yesterday.
All right, give him the Ballon d'Or now then, because LB's got a bloody compilation video.
Bro, the guy's a beast, man. The guy's a beast. I watched the Girona quite a few times last year. I'm telling you, bro, he's actually like Pep player. He's more suited to Pep than Doku is, and Doku did really well towards the end of the season because he's got that bit more of like ball control. I genuinely, he's not going to start straight away because for me, I think Bob deserves to start right wing straight away. I think that his pre-season has been absolutely phenomenal. I think he's been our best player in pre-season, and I'd start Oscar Bob tomorrow, and I'd start him against Chelsea. But I think as the season goes on, I think Savio, you're going to start seeing Savio more and more and more, and I think he's going to really impress. I think actually he's gone massively under the radar. I think he's gone massively under because we signed him so early. Because obviously the deal was done in like March or whatever. Like no one's really spoke about it. Like, and when everyone, like when rival fans have spoke about it, all they spoke about is the fact that it's a dodgy signing. No one's actually spoke about the fact that like he's a good player. And I think that the upside with him is going to be super, super good. But yeah, you think we need two more?
I think he'll be a good player. I'm just not putting him on that echelons that others are doing. And that's fine. That's what other people can do. You know, being told he's the best winger in La Liga. Behave. Vinny Jr. just left him behind and left.
No one said he's the best winger in La Liga, bro.
Hey, True City fan Patrick is in the chat. Come on now. No, it is what it is. You know, big up Pat, by the way, top guy. No, I just listen. I have big expectations, but we'll see. We'll see. But I do like.
So what are you saying? Now you think we're going to get 2 players in?
I think we need to.
Which positions, mine?
I think we need the midfielder. 100%.
What
role? Type? What profile?
6'8".
So like Bruno.
Oh dear.
Bruno, Wharton, whoever you want. No, plus, I really like Eze. I know others don't. I know others aren't a big Eze fan. I like him. I really like him.
Where would he play, though?
He's versatile. I mean, by the way, I have got visions. I do think one or two others will leave the club as well.
Who? Give us some names.
Cancelo, Phillips, possibly Nunes.
Yeah, but Cancelo and Phillips are not really part of the team anyway, because they're not really part of City.
They are the bloody minute.
Yeah,
they're all over the photos.
Yeah, but this whole we'll sign players if players leave. I don't think Phillips and Cancelo are part of that conversation.
No,
because
I
they're
agree.
Not gonna, if Nunes leaves, yeah, 100%, I agree with you. Or Kovacic leaves, 100%. Yeah. But at the moment, like literally, there is no rumours whatsoever suggesting Nunes or Kovacic is going to leave. So I don't think either of them two are going to leave. And then it comes to the point, and I kind of get where Tone's coming from in the sense that, like, the midfield, we have so many midfielders. Are we going to buy another one? I don't think we are. And that's why I've come to the conclusion that I don't think we will buy another player. And when it comes to the sort of forward positions, we've got loads of wingers. So we ain't signing a winger, despite what Fabrizio said the other day. We're not signing another winger. No chance, right? I don't think City are going to sign another striker, because I think they've cottoned on to the fact that if they sign another striker, they're not going to play. And you'll just fall into the same trap as with Alvarez. And if you buy another attacking mid, then what happens to McAtee? Apparently, they love McAtee, and he wants to give him another contract. So unless that's a lie, and he doesn't really like McAtee, and he's going to be sold, then and obviously Oscar Bob can play in the midfield in that attacking role. That's why I've come to the conclusion that I think our transfer business is done unless Kovacic or Nunes leaves the football club.
So you think we've got enough with Alvarez going? You think that's all good attacking wise?
We have enough players. Whether or not they're good enough, we'll wait and find out. Is McAtee good enough to be our third, fourth choice creative midfielder in the Premier League, Champions League? Is he good enough? Well, based off of what we've seen, you'd have to say either no or unknown. You can't say yes at this moment in time. I think that's a little bit, over the top. If you say, yeah, he's definitely good enough, I said, unknown. We'll have to wait and see. Oscar Bob, I think we've seen a little bit more of him. I'm a little bit more confident of him, and I've seen him play in the midfield, in that attacking midfield. To be fair, like I've seen McAtee in the academy, and he's been very, very good. So we've got, from a creative point of view, we've got Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, James McAtee. You've got Oscar Bob, and then of course you have the others like Jack Grealish. You could potentially play there. Savio, who said he likes playing. So we have enough players. It's just whether or not they're good enough, and it's the same with the midfield. We have enough midfielders. It's just we don't have that one profile that we're really lacking, which is that 6-8 hybrid, which is the Gundogan, which is the Bruno G. But unless someone comes in for Nunes or Kovacic, bro, I just don't think we're going to sign anyone. But Martin reckons we might get two.
Yeah, I think one. So we've gone from 0, 1, and 2. We all differ on it. When I was saying Eze, the reason I say him is because we've been legitimately interested in him before. That's come from Jack Gorn and other people, so who are close to the club. So we're clearly interested in him, or have been interested. The same as we were with Olmo last summer. Nothing this year, but there were 4 names, wasn't there? Bruno G's one that they like, but there's not really been any contact with Newcastle. So I'm missing somebody. Eze, Olmo, Bruno G, and there's a 4th name, I'm sure of it.
Kimmich, maybe?
No, it wasn't him. I think he'll end up renewing at Bayern, to be honest. But yeah, look, if I could sign anybody realistically right now for City, it'd be Bruno G, because I think, or Kimmich, because I think they tick multiple boxes and not just one. Like I was saying earlier, I don't like this João Neves thing of buy someone like that who can just do the 6. We don't, in my view, want a backup as either. So yeah, I could see us going in for Eze and maybe stirring the pot a bit with Bruno G. Obviously, Bruno G's putting the nice little comments out, the media-friendly stuff about, oh yeah, I love it here, captain. And I'm sure he does, and I'm sure he's buzzing to go. But he's not had an approach yet from anybody. So would that change if City come in for Bruno G? Suddenly his head gets turned. we'll see.
Could City not, just throw it out there, could City not challenge Liverpool for Zubimendi and maybe look at Zubimendi? I mean, he's available for what, 50 odd million quid. I mean, and we have players that we could potentially throw in as a make weight. You know, we could see it. We could see if Nunes wanted to go to Real Sociedad, would they accept him as part of the deal? You know what I mean? To make that push through. I mean, the thing is, right, I've heard people say there are no players out there that we can get. It's complete nonsense. There are loads of players out there that you could get.
Oh,
Bruno G was available with a £100 million release clause. Kimmich is available for 40 million quid. Varella's available. Zubamendi's available. And that's just 4 off the top of my head. There'll be plenty more as well. So, the thing is, obviously, we've signed Nunes last year. We spent a decent amount of money on him, 50 million quid.
Yeah.
And I think that City are not willing to write him off so quickly. I want to give him another chance. But like you said, we just have so many midfielders that I just don't see it. I think we're done.
Yeah, no, I get your point. Zubamendi, the only question with him is he? I haven't seen that much of him, but from what I'm told, he's more of a straightforward sort of 6 type player. And if that's the case, then no, I wouldn't go near him. We've got to have somebody that can go through the midfield, someone who can play in at least 2 spots. There is no point just buying someone who's going to sit there. You may as well keep Phillips. You may as well just say, well, sod it. If you're only going to play 10, 12 games, keep Phillips, save your money, because I just don't personally see the need for that. But I do see the need for somebody who can go through the gears into midfield, which Bruno G, look, I think 90% of City fans, from what I've seen, want him. We all want him. He'd improve the squad. But there's been nothing so far. But Alvarez hasn't officially moved yet, so maybe next week you'll start to see movement on that.
Yeah, Martin. I think he's nice.
We've only got a squad of 21 at the moment,
right?
Because I'm not including Carson. 21 players, and that's with McAtee. No, that's with McAtee, by the way.
Yeah,
and Lewis and Bob. We have 21 players.
I thought we had 23, although that might be with Carson.
21, because that is not enough to go through the amount of competitions. We need more. 20. Listen, there is a small squad and then the 21. And 2 of those are McAtee and O'Reilly. I mean, O'Reilly's 22 because O'Reilly's not in it. So you want to include, but 22, that is with O'Reilly and McAtee. Because like I said, I'm not including Carson. We're including Carson. No, it isn't, Si. I'm just counting it on the website now, mate.
Yeah,
Don't
I thought it was 23. No, I'm with Si. I think it's 23, but that includes Carson.
Count these. Edison, Ortega, 2. Kanja, Ake, Diaz, Gabadio, Lewis, Stones, Walker.
That's 9.
Yeah. Bob, De Bruyne, Doku, Foden, Grealish.
Yeah, all right.
Kovacic, McAtee, Nunes, Rodra, Sabinho, Bernardo, Haaland.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I lost count.
Lost count.
So you want us to sign a 6-8, Martin? So would you?
I need to get this. Size better me £100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because is he including Perona? If he's including Perona, he needs to get out of town. Is he including Perona?
I did a list that I had 24, but that was Carson and Alvarez, so that would be 22.
Right. Okay. Let me do it. Let me be the referee here. Yeah. How we count here?
Right. By the way, I've been awake 19 hours for anyone.
Right. Watch this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not including Cancelo, in it? Because he's gone.
No,
he ain't staying. Right. So So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not 21. Including Espan.
21.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Oh, say £100. I'll send you my bank details.
Soz, mate.
Send it me now, bitch. Send it me now, bitch.
Yeah, and none of those fake monies, euros. He wants real cash, pounds, mate. Great British sterling. Yeah, not that euro shit, right? Send the real cash, bro. Marty, can I ask you a question then? So would you sign a 6/8 hybrid regardless of whether or not Kovacic or Nunes leaves, or would you only sign them if one of those left?
Oh, hang on. Sorry, before you go, Martin. Yeah, no, Si is bloody right. O'Reilly, that's 22. I had him in that team because Pep said he is in that team, so we can bloody have
this is
that.
my point. Right? No, this is my point, right? This is my point. Now, all right, 22. We're going to include all right. This is my point. In that 22 man squad, you got McAtee, Bob, Lewis, O'Reilly. Right. I am totally fine if you want to go down that road, but then you're into an 18-man squad and then you're into youngsters.
Well, to be fair though, Rico Lewis has now had 2 seasons worth of experience. So I don't put him in that same bracket.
I think we're gambling too much. We go with this, it's a massive gamble.
Well, wait a sec, right? Rico Lewis has had 2 years worth of experience. So I don't think you can put him in the same bracket as McAtee and Bob and O'Reilly. I don't think you can put him in.
3 years younger than him, though.
It's irrelevant, though, but he's played 2 years worth of football for us. He's played tops. He went to the Emirates and put in a mad performance. This guy's a baller. He's got what it takes. McAtee is probably slightly less risky than Bob and Riley in terms of experience because he's already played Premier League football for Sheffield United last year. Bob is then next in the sense that he maybe looks a little bit better in the sense that he looks like pre-season. He's done really well last year. He's done well in the cameos that he's had, but has played less than McAtee in the Premier League. So I get your concern, but he was our best player in pre-season. And then obviously Nico O'Reilly is the big one where it's like, we just have no idea what Nico O'Reilly is going to be like. Because as well, Pep's talking about using this guy in a position that I've never seen him play in the academy. I've never seen him play deep in the academy. He's always played up the pitch.
Didn't I this morning? I don't know how up to date it is because I said I've not been long back in the country. But I saw quotes from Kovacic talking about playing the 6th role as well.
Correct.
So who is playing this backup role? Is it anyone?
I think they're going to wing it.
What you winging it with that squad?
But they winged it last year and they won the Prem.
No, there's winging it and then there's... Listen, I'm all right. Listen, I'm one of these. If you're going to go with the youngsters, go with the youngsters. I'm fine with that. I don't panic. I'm absolutely fine with doing that. But don't sit there telling me, I want the Champions League, I want the treble. Yeah. It ain't going to happen with 4 or 5 youngsters. You can't even fill a bench without putting 2 or 3 youngsters on it.
I don't know, man. I think you got to have a bit more faith in him, Martin, man. I mean, Oscar Bob has just dropped a mad performance in pre-season. Last season,
that shit. Michael Hamilton has so played in pre-season.
No. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Pre-season.
No. Wait a second. No, I'm not hyping pre-season.
You are.
I'm not hyping pre-season. I'm not hyping pre-season. What? No, wait a sec.
When we got beaten pre-season.
Wait, look at him. It's all those fucking American E numbers. He can't stop talking, man. Jesus, chill, man. Right. No. What I'm talking about is. Yes, it's pre-season. I'm not hyping the pre-season. What I'm saying is there's still some very good players in that team in pre-season, and he was our best player in pre-season. Last year, we have evidence last year that he come into the team on a number of occasions and played well. What I'm saying is with Oscar Bob, I think you just got to put your faith in him, believe in him, believe that he can do it. I agree. McAtee, don't know, because whilst, yes, he has played Premier League experience, he's got more experience than Oscar Bob, still unknown as to how good he can be for Manchester City and whether he's at that level. Nico O'Reilly is a gamble, especially if we use him in the DM position, because I've never seen him play there in the academy. But Rico Lewis, for me, I have no concerns about Rico Lewis. So I think, bro, you're overdoing it on the whole youngster thing. I think these players are ready to prove it. And I'd also say this, right? Oscar Bob, if you're talking about him on the wing, if it doesn't work, Bernardo Silva can play on the wing. Savio can play on the wing. Doku can play on the wing. We have so many wingers, that's not an issue. And then if you're talking about midfield, well, he's only going to play midfield if one of Foden or Kevin De Bruyne is injured. And even if they are injured, then you could put Bernardo in midfield and play Savio on the wing. So I don't think it's a major issue. I hear what you're saying when it comes to the DM position of Nico O'Reilly, because that is a gamble. But at the same time, that only really, for me, matters if Rodri gets a bad injury. If Rodri gets injured for a couple of games, I think we can wing it. I think we can wing our way through it.
I think some people are misunderstanding what I'm saying. I am fine. I was fine with anyone going out the door. But me and Tony said for weeks it was on the condition someone then came in.
Yeah.
You two are now saying, no, nobody in. We're all right.
No, I did
No,
not.
no,
I
no,
did
no,
not
no, no,
say
no,
that.
no,
I did
no,
not
no,
say
You
that.
no. I did not say that, mate.
You go in prison, and you're getting named and shamed.
Oh, no, you and Tone both stood there 5 minutes ago and you went,
No.
I don't think we'll bring anyone in.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
You
I said
didn't say
one.
that.
You both now
I
back
said
after you
one.
put in the truck.
I didn't. I said one. You've come back from the US bloody hyped, like LB said.
Breaking news. Breaking news. In the press conference right now, Guardiola's just said he doesn't know if we're going to replace Alvarez. That doesn't, I don't know. What does that tell us? Not a lot, really.
No, well,
He's
yeah,
not giving anything away.
yeah. He went. He actually said something about I don't know yet. We will see. So it's like, okay, thank you, Pep. To be fair, that more points towards we will, because normally he'll go, no, we'll go with what we got. I'm happy with the squad. So at least he hasn't gone down that route that he normally does, where he just
Yeah,
goes,
but then, bro, he also said that when we signed Akanji, he said we weren't going to sign anyone, and then we signed Akanji like a couple of hours
Yeah,
later, if you remember.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
He said
that
he
means
says-
that we've had no fee agreed with anyone or anything.
He says this, he's expanded on it. He says, we will see. We are discussing it internally.
Yeah.
It could happen or it could not happen. We will consider and see what to do.
Yeah, but I think they will add. And Martin, I never bloody said they don't need another one. I said they need, in my view, they need one more if or when Alvarez goes on Monday, more likely. So, look, I see the squad. You cannot have 20 odd world class players. We have, I don't know, say 18 unbelievable, brilliant players. Then a few you've dropped in, which gets to the 20. No, hang on. Now I've bloody miscalculated. 21 or 22, whatever it bloody is. O'Reilly, we don't know about, like LB said. Rico, he's ready. He's in. Fine. I think Bob is ready. He's shown enough. He can now get more games this year. So he is now in the squad as part of that group. I would say only O'Reilly is the only one. I think LB said same, where you're a bit like, well, we're not quite sure with him, but I would still add one more.
You don't like that with McAtee?
Yeah, McAtee, I'm more mixed on. I like McAtee, but I've not seen enough from him. I see more in the little I've seen of both of him and Bob. I see more in Bob, but I'd be more excited about Bob in the squad than McAtee.
Do you know what it is with me? I'm building. Listen, there's no panic. I'm fine with whatever we do. My issue is, if we go with as we are right now, there is no room for any injuries.
Yeah.
You get 1 or 2 injuries, 2 or 3, you're screwed, LB. You are screwed.
Well, I don't know. It depends who those injuries are to, bro. That's what I'm saying. It depends who they're to. If you get an injury to a winger,
you can't go into a season dictating on the hope of KDB doesn't get injured. On the hope someone.
No, and I agree. And I've already said to everyone on this channel multiple times that Kevin De Bruyne is getting injured this season, probably more than once. I've said that multiple times. Like, I get it. But my point is, like, we're stacked in some areas, and then in some areas, we're really vulnerable. I don't understand why Pep's being asked in the press conference about, are you going to replace Alvarez? Why are these journalists not asking him about the CDM position, mate? Because the CDM position, we are mad vulnerable. I said this before. If he gets a suspension or he gets a little injury, I think we'll wing it. I think you can get away with Kovacic at the 6 for a game or 2, right? But if Rodri gets injured for 2 months, I just don't think Kovacic has what it takes as a DM to play the 6. And that's for me why I can't believe that the club hasn't just got this like 6-8 hybrid guy just locked off rapid. Because if we had that, I've said this, Martin, I'm not that fussed about us replacing Alvarez. I'm honestly not that fussed about it. I don't think it's needed. I don't think it's necessary.
What position or squad number?
The position. I don't think we need to buy another Alvarez.
We don't need another striker. I agree with that.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think we need another attacking midfielder. I'm happy to put my trust in Foden, Kevin De Bruyne.
Who's G&A going to them?
Savio will pick up G&A. Bob will pick up G&A. Foden
I'm still sticking by.
Oh,
Stick
I think
about
he's
it.
frozen.
He's stuck.
Yeah, he's stuck in the US.
Let me come to these. Can I just quickly come to the super chats,
Yeah.
Tom, bro? So I've
course
got
you
these
can,
super
mate.
chats to read out.
Of course.
Guys, make sure you guys are smashing the like button, man. If you've not already done so, we've just got to about 200 likes. Let's get those likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well. If you're watching on Twitter, make sure you give us a follow. Follow MCFC Tone, Horsey City, and Mancunian Way on YouTube as well. Let's go through some of these super chats. Big up to Blue Tiger. Says, welcome back, Martin. We all missed you. As you can see, Martin's very happy to see you as well, Blue Tiger. I mean, I don't know what that is. It's freezing, bro. Big up to LB says, we definitely need more players with the amount of games. 6-8, we got to get a 6-8 for me. I'd be interested to see what you guys are saying. Big up LB. Bert says we should be in for Fabian Ruiz, PSG. Thoughts? I've liked Fabian Ruiz for a long time. I've liked him for a long time. I like this guy. My only question is, Bert, because I've never seen him do it. Can he play lone six? Can he play CDM role? Can he play in that defensive midfield position for 2 months and 3 months? Is he good enough? For me, he looks more like a partner to Rodri rather than someone that can step in and take the pressure off and load off him. But I do like him. He's a good player. AK says, if Cancelo is still here, why don't we see if we can back up Rodri? I'm just insane for this take, aren't I? Says AK. Cancelo, bro. Listen, it's not happening, Brett. And I'm not being funny, mate. That guy's been at fault for so many goals in big games. You really want him at the heart of the midfield.
No.
He'll be at Barca.
He'll be going back to Barca and probably on a bloody cheapskate loan again. City are cooked with him. There
was actually some rumours, Tom, that they was going to pay us a £7 million loan fee, which is pretty decent.
Oh, I saw that with 18 to come next year or something in obligation. Oh, mate, if that is true, take that immediately and get him over there for a medical. Get him gone because I don't care. You get 10, 15 million, just get him out the door.
Yeah. AK, you're probably gonna get cooked to that, but I think you knew that when you wrote the tweet, when you wrote the post. Martin, is the Bruno deal dead? You don't need Martin to tell you the Bruno. I'll tell you the deal's dead. Of course it's dead. It was dead soon as the release clause was done, man. You know what I mean?
98% dead.
Yeah, bro, the release clause was right there. 100 mil. If you wanted it, you needed to pay the release clause. You know what I mean? This is one of the richest, if not the richest club in the world. They're not going to start, haggling now for 80 mil, 70 mil. If we wanted it, we should have paid the 100 mil. It's dead, mate. Over. Big up MCFC. Amar says squad is getting weaker year on year. It's a madness. Well, it definitely got weaker last year because we lost Mahrez and Gundogan and replaced it with Kovacic, Nunes, and Doku. So maybe the numbers got bigger, but the quality definitely dropped. This year, what have we done? We've let Alvarez go. We brought Savio in.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Alvarez drop is a massive weakness because he wouldn't have played that much this year anyway, in my opinion. Bringing Savio in certainly a strength. So I think at the moment, our squad's got a little bit better.
I agree with you.
But we still need another midfielder for me.
Definitely. And look, the thing with Alvarez, and me and you were on this show back in March, April time saying we think Alvarez will go. And we got a load of shit. I remember it. I remember this very show. And we said Alvarez will go. And people, why? It's because he doesn't have that versatility where he can play in mid. Yes, we tried it. Yes, he was sandwiched in certain games. But he just didn't suit. You could see it didn't suit. And I think Alvarez knows that. He's not stupid. He's seen it. He knows Haaland's here. He knows his game time's going down and it's not working for him in mid and just behind the front man. He's a striker. He's not going to play as a striker here. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, no, I agree. William says, can Pep change tactics so we aren't dependent on Rodri? I hope we can get a healthy John Stones so we can see him in the CDM role again. Change tactics. I don't think you're ever going to see. I'll just get my opinion, Tom, but I don't think you're ever going to see a Pep Guardiola system without that CDM. I mean, if you look at his teams over the years, he's always had that one player that is in that position that dictates the flow of the game. Remember, this was the position that he played. That's where everything goes through. And I've said yesterday or a couple of days ago, I think he's the most important player to any team in Europe. And I don't think you can change the tactics to not have him. I don't know. What do you think, Tom?
I think that if Rodri got injured, God, touch wood, it doesn't happen. Hang on. for a few months. I think he may well change it, and he may well put Kovacic back there, but have someone more of a permanent fixture dropping into mid, Stones and Kanji, someone like that. Even Gvardiol, I'd bloody love to see him in that role. So yeah, I could see him changing it up if Rodri's missing or when he doesn't play.
Yeah,
so I think it's a good shout from William. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope it does, because then we don't have to worry about it. Big up to SHB as well for becoming a new channel member. What a goal. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support, man. And Jess says, what's the Rodri UEFA ban all about, LB? He said Gibraltar's Spanish when it's part of Britain or something. So he got a one-match ban. I was hoping for more, to be honest with you. Because it's not City, though. It's not City. It's UEFA only. In fact, is it Champions League or is it international?
I think somebody said it's internationals. I don't know if that's right.
I'd imagine it is only international, but because it's UEFA, well, it wouldn't surprise me if they said Champions League.
No.
That was a Champions League as well.
I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat can let us know. Is it Champions League because it's UEFA Champions League, or is it just UEFA?
No, it's international. It's international.
Yeah, international. Yeah. Everyone's saying international only. All right. Okay. Martin, I don't know if you remember what you said before, bro, before you cut off. You said something about being stuck and then you froze. Quite funny.
I don't know what's happened today. Come off a plane and it all goes to tits off. Anyway, no, the people. No, what I'm saying is people think I'm panicking. I'm not. My issue is I'm fine with anyone leaving. My only issue is I don't want to. I'm all fine with EDS. I don't want to rely on too many of the youngsters. I think it's too much pressure. For someone like Nico Riley might be brilliant.
Have we got too many?
You are in some injuries. Because here's my thing, LB. This is where I get. Last season, Kovacic and Nunes were apparently not good enough for us. Yeah.
Well,
so
who said that?
Yeah, come on, that was what was said, LB.
Kovacic is good enough.
Yeah, Kovacic definitely is.
Kovacic is a good player.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree, but I couldn't go off what I read as well. A lot of people didn't rate Kovacic and they don't rate Nunes.
I get the
so
Nunes
if you're looking at right, so you're at Nunes, say he stays, his backup's Nico Riley. So you say Nunes isn't good enough.
Well, the problem about Nunes is I don't know.
I'm just saying, albeit I just think the drop-offs are too big in certain areas. I'm not saying you can have two world-class. Totally agree with that. I'm with Tone on that. You can't have two world-class. But there is levels to the drops.
Yeah, the drop-off of Rodri is huge. But I think the drop-off of Rodri is always going to be huge because he's arguably the greatest CDM of all time. He is a lot of people, and I think he's certainly in that conversation. He's one of the best 100%. CDMs of all time. So the drop-off is always going to be huge. This is why you need to buy a quality 6/8, someone who can play in the midfield with Rodri, like Gundogan did, and then when Rodri gets injured or needs a rest, can drop back and play that sixth position. At the moment, if Rodri's out, it's probably going to be Kovacic. Kovacic is a great player further up the pitch to hold the ball and ball carry.
So if Kovacic gets injured, who's the backup then?
It's obviously, well, at the moment, it's looking like, we could be proved wrong, it's looking like it's probably going to be Nico O'Reilly, but we don't know if that's fully true.
That's why I'm saying, for me, I'm sorry, that's too much of a gamble.
Of course it's a gamble, but it is a gamble. But obviously at the moment, that's the way the club's
Then
going.
no fan can bitch and moan during the season then if it is a gamble, it don't work.
No, they can moan if
no, you can't. Because I'm telling you it's gonna come. And you're all going, no, you can't moan if it comes.
No, hang on a minute. What about if a fan doesn't want that though?
What do you mean don't want what?
Well, if a fan doesn't think this is the right approach to go down, if a City fan sitting there saying we need to sign a 6/8, and then
I just said I think it's a gamble, and you two told me it's not a gamble.
No, because you just said they can't moan about it. My point is, what about if a City fan now is saying that's not the right approach? We should sign a 6/8. We don't, and then it doesn't work out. Surely they can then moan because they didn't want that in the first place. They wanted a 6/8.
Yeah, I've said that's why I said 20 minutes ago. I think we need two players.
Martin.
Yes.
Martin, who are you, and what have you done to my friend Martin? Because after you coming back from the States, bro, you are not the same. You are the person telling me for 3 straight months, oh, we don't need any players. Si, you want too many players.
That was before Alvarez went out the door, Si.
Around like this. Boom. You're like, I want players.
Hang on, Si, right, before Alvarez went out the door. I'm not saying, I said you need to replace that body in the squad.
Yeah, but you want 2 players, don't you? And we promoted 2 players.
Well, we already need a DM. We already established we need someone to back up Rodra.
But we don't need anyone to replace Alvarez. We have that within the squad. I just think it's perfect.
You're not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed that at all. What you're doing is you throw me a load of EDS on the guarantees that covers out. You're doing what we did with Mahrez last season. Let's hope that covers A, and let's hope that covers B, and then we get to C. Don't work that way.
You have to come over to the dark side with me, bro.
No, I'm not on the dark side because I don't give. I don't give a damn if we don't win a trophy next season. But
Martin,
all I want to do is I know where my expectations will lie going into the season, knowing what we do in this transfer window. I'm fine with whatever we do. I just need to know where to place my expectations. If we sign nobody now, I ain't thinking we're winning the Champions League because the squad isn't deep enough to do it.
We won the league.
Are we still favourites?
I think they'll challenge. I think they'll challenge.
Bro, our squad played like 60% of what they're capable of last season. We're not going to have an off season like that again. Just wait, bro. I agree with you. We need to buy a player. We need to buy a 6/8.
All I've said is we need to buy 1 or 2 players. You're all cooking me.
You said 2. You didn't.
I said 1 or 2.
Bro, you made me miss.
I said 1 or 2,
man, because you've been waffling. You made me miss the stop, man. You're like,
no. Listen, Si. I'm not going to do what LB does. No, I'm not going to do what LB does. Is sit there and go, oh, we've all loved Kovacic, we've all loved Nunes when they got cooked for 6-7 months all of last season. I don't even lie and tell me they weren't.
You lie. You're a liar, bro.
No, I'm not.
I've never once said I like Nunes. I like Kovacic. I think Kovacic.
You said it was a panic buy.
It was a panic buy.
It was a panic buy.
You was defending. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't a panic buy. I said, yeah, it was a panic buy all season. You said it wasn't a panic buy. I'm not saying. Listen, Nunes. I like Nunes as a baller. I just don't know what he does for us. Kovacic is a good player, but isn't a number 6. I've said we need a 6-8. I've said it. I said we should. I've been saying it for months. I've been saying it since last season. Since we signed Calvin Phillips, I say we need a 6 and then an 8, but we don't have one, and we've not signed one. My point is, and by the way, I'm completely with you, Martin, on the 6 and 8. Where I'm not with you fully, although I understand your point of view, but where I'm not fully with you is in the attack. I think we have enough. Now, whether you think City should just have enough, that's up to you. I think we have enough in our forward line with our wingers and our attacking midfielders without signing another player. I completely agree. We need a 6 and an 8. Completely agree.
Yeah. Just to say, it won't be Neto because he's going to Chelsea. So that's just happening apparently shortly.
Oh, the breaking news: Chelsea have sold another 2 hotels.
Yeah. It's how big? They've got like 50 men in their squad. And then people moan we want more still.
I was reading in the airport yesterday. Is it true they bought another goalie?
Yeah, they have 8 goalies now, bro.
What the hell? What they do? Is that what they're doing? They're just going to put 8 men on the line and just
This is the comment that Pep's just said about Alvarez. Says he wants to leave. Atletico is a top club, so it's okay. Good luck to Julie. We love him. We won everything. I really wish him all the best. So there you go. That's nice. But listen, no, I think we've got just. What's up with him today?
What was that like? Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
What you want me? It's nice. It's nice that the manager's saying something nice. What do you want me to say?
What's happened to you? 2 weeks ago in Spain, you were having a meltdown upon day when you were in Spain. And now you come back, Mr. Positive. What's happened to you? You've done a
no. Wait a sec. Whoa, chill. I ain't Mr. Positive. I just for the record, yeah, for the 1,800 people watching, I want us to sign a DM. There, said it again for the 1,500th time.
Same here. Yeah.
Where I don't agree is I'm not necessarily that fussed about buying a forward player. I trust Bob. I trust the wingers. I trust Kev, Phil, Bernardo, and I'm willing to see what McAtee's got for us. I don't think we need another player there. I think we can get away with that.
You know, I love to call LB out because he waffles a lot and he's very disingenuous. But this time he's actually being real. which is surprising even for
LB's
me.
gonna start hating these Friday shows.
So LB is speaking the truth, and he's not gone back on his word. I would definitely call him out if he had, and it's so rare he doesn't do this. Like, yeah, you know.
I'm sorry. I just feel I am over the moon that we're giving the youngsters a go. I'm over the moon.
Sound over the moon.
No, as a Mancunian, I'm over the moon. But I know what will come during the season. You all know what is going to come. You all know what's going to come the minute we get one bad result.
Yeah, but
you know what's coming.
Yeah, and that's the same people. Hamilton, who's just gone to Middlesbrough, just before that game in New York, oh, he's not good enough. He's not. Does one good cross, and it was a great cross, and suddenly he's ready for the first team. Well, now he's been sold as well. But you always get the overreactionary.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just, for me, I do think we need one or two bodies in. I'm not saying we need 3 or 4. I don't think it's ever been, but I do think we need 1 or 2. And I do think we'll sign at least 1. I do think we will sign at least 1.
Isn't it ironic that Chelsea are getting Neto with their injury problems last season? How they're getting the most injured player in the league? I mean, why would you spend 60 million on someone who's always injured when you probably have the worst medical team in the league?
I suspect, Si, it's been based on like James Ducker's thing where he said, oh, City quite like Neto, or they have, and Chelsea gone sign him, City like him. They probably don't even know who he is. They've probably just gone, oh, City like him, bring him in.
City get used in everything, but any deals like that.
I mean,
don't get me wrong, by the way, I do think we're saving money for next summer.
Oh, yeah. Virts and Musiala, brother.
No, you're not getting both. Si, you're just being greedy now. You're going OTT there, mate.
Hey, you're on the dark side, Martin. Don't jump back to the light side. Stay on the dark side.
You just spent 500 million in 2 players.
Both.
Right.
Can I be in between?
This is a late tweet from Purple Panel, which may or may not be reliable. Man City will tread carefully with their new recruit pursuit. Alvarez £82 million deal has revealed City's significant liquidity, which may be taken advantage of by other clubs. Exploring players with release clauses is highly probable. Eze's name is on the table. Torn, I want to come to you on this one as Eze, because you've spoken about Eze in the past. You've told us that City are interested in Eze months ago, in fact, I think it was. Yeah. Apparently, he does have a release clause, about 60 mil, 50 mil, something around that region.
60, yeah.
Do you really think City would pull the trigger on Eze over signing a defensive midfielder, or someone can play that?
I wouldn't be hugely surprised. I'm not saying I agree with it or would go down. I'd much rather have Bruno G than Eze for starters. But City like Eze. They liked him last summer. Jack Gorn, as I said before, if he says it, it's definitely through City. So there has definitely been interest in Eze. I haven't heard anything this summer, but it wouldn't surprise me if they go in, especially at 60 mil, because they were quoted 85, I think, last summer, or 80, 85, and City said not a chance. So now he's 60 in this market. I think that's probably about right. You know, it sounds crazy to say it, but he's probably worth 50, 60. I really wouldn't be surprised at all next week if it comes up, City had just paid the clause. You know, it would not surprise me whatsoever, because Eze, I was talking to a Palace fan on another show in the week, and Eze can do a cross, middle, right, left, and at Palace, I've been told by the Palace fan, he has dropped as well. He has dropped deeper and controlled games, certainly since this new chap's taken over at Palace, Glasner. So, look, I like it. I quite like the signing. I like the player a lot. Do we really need him? Possibly not. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got him.
If we signed Eze over a 6 or 8, I don't know what we're doing. Honestly, I think that's bizarre. You know what I mean? Like, again, I'm not sitting here saying I want us to spend 200 mil. I don't. I'm happy with Savio on a 6 and 8. I think if we sign Eze over prioritising someone that can give Rodri a rest. Just remember, guys, Rodri is literally out here saying he needs rest. He's literally said it himself. He's calling out the City, saying, sort me out, man. I can't play the amount of games. The amount of games he's played over the last 2 years is ridiculous. And at some point, it will catch up with him if we're not careful. know what I mean? So for me, I like Eze. I think he's a decent player, but to prioritize him over someone that can help us with the Rodri situation is wild. In fact, listen, I want to come to you guys. Is there any chance? I'm just going to throw it out there. This might be a quick question. Is there any chance that Calvin Phillips' remontada season is actually a thing?
No, he's going.
Okay,
in my
that's
opinion.
that's that then. Guys, make sure you
Sorry,
drop it's fine. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Over 700 people tuned in now on YouTube. We're 15 likes away from 300 likes, guys. So please, 15 people, hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching on Twitter X, make sure you give us a follow. Make sure you give Si a follow. MTFC Tone and Horses City. Of course, you've got Martin's YouTube channel, Mancunian Way, and Si's Locker Room as well. Big up to LB, says our academy is really going to struggle, by the way. Probably, yeah. If these players are being promoted to the first team, they probably will struggle.
But we're buying a lot of young players into the academy right now.
Yeah,
so
they are.
I think that's how they will make up for it. So
yeah. Big up LB. And Gerald says we need more G&A goals and assist options. Last year struggled to create chances, just lost 32 goals and assists. Aging Kevin De Bruyne and plus lack of athleticism in the midfield. It's going to be a tough year, says Gerald. Who wants to take that one?
I will, because I don't agree at all. I think we will see Doku with a lot of GNAs this summer. Bob will get more. Sawi will get some. And I think Kevin De Bruyne will get more than what he did last season, because now he'll have hopefully a full season to play. So I don't think we need to replace those GNAs, because I think we have them within the squad. I think Doku will get a lot more than last season. And if Bob plays, he will get a lot as well. Savio, his minutes will probably be limited. But I do think he will get GNAs within that limited time.
Okay, let's have a look at. Should we have a look at the stats from last year and see who actually got the let's see who actually got the goals and assists for us last year. Let me pull it up on screen. Here we go.
You might be surprised by this.
Right, how do I get the goals up? Or is that not it? Stats. How do you get it up? Stats. Why is the goals not there?
I can tell you Rodri was one of the higher ones.
Yeah. He had like 15, right? In the league, 15 GNA or something.
Yeah, why is it transfer mark not pulling up the stats?
The wingers didn't have a lot of GNA last year.
Oh, here we go. It's loaded.
That's true.
Right, here we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why it wasn't working. Right, so let's how you want to do it? Should we do details so we can see assists as well? We want to see assists, don't we? That's obviously important as well. So let's have a look. Let's go up by goals. Sorry, Gerald, I'll just get this off the screen. And it wants to load. I do think the wingers will pull up. Right, okay. So Alvarez last year got 19 goals, 13 assists. Right, Doku got 6 goals. I reckon Doku this year, my target for him, I think I'm looking at a double. I reckon I'm looking at 12 goals there for Doku. Kevin De Bruyne, by the way, got 6 goals last year. I'm looking at 10. So I'm looking at Doku and De Bruyne, getting 6, 11. So 11 goals. I'm looking for an increase from Doku and De Bruyne. I think that's fair. I think 12 goals for Doku, the amount of times he gets into those positions, and Kevin De Bruyne 10, given the fact he missed half a season. Remember, because we've got to remember as well, right? This is what people are doing. People are talking about Alvarez's goals and assists and saying, "Oh, Alvarez goals, Alvarez assists." Well, hang on a minute. Half the season he played in midfield, which he wouldn't have played in this season anyway, because Kevin's back. So you got to remember with Alvarez, his numbers are a little bit inflated from the first half of the season where he was playing in midfield, where he wouldn't be playing this year. Martin, why are you smiling, bro?
Because I'm not saying anything anymore. The narrative's changing week by week here. Is KDB playing most games or we resting him or we not?
No.
Which one we're doing here? Because this is what I mean. We're doing this is inflating his numbers, but we're resting him.
60 minutes.
Yeah, 60 minutes. He's going to play.
Start.
I think if Kevin plays, I don't think he'll do that. I think he'll hit 80 minutes. Because Kevin De Bruyne is one of them players when he's on the pitch. Do you dare take him off that far into a game when he has got that better magic in him?
But whenever he reaches a certain level of red in his face, we'll just take him out. Be around 60 minutes.
So that's
He's
my
a-
only thing. This is my
He's a
thing.
bro.
This season, I've heard so far, Rodri's going to rest more games. Kevin De Bruyne is going to rest more games. Foden was good. Bernardo, we can't be resting everyone.
Sorry to interrupt. Do we have a sell on Carlos Borges, the kid we sold to Ajax?
Not
We're also
bro.
looking to
Don't know,
replace
mate.
Neto with him, so that would be more
No
cash.
idea. I would
Okay.
imagine we do. It's something
Yeah.
we always do.
Exactly, like 25% maybe.
I mean,
More money.
Martin, if you look at this, right? People are saying, "Oh," and I think you said it earlier. Where are we going to replace those Julian Alvarez goals? Do you not see where we could replace them?
Yes, but I think there's a lot of if buts and maybes going alongside them.
Go on.
That's all I'm saying. I'm
What
fine
are the-
because you're doubling players G&A. There's no guarantees that happens.
Hang on a minute, Doku. You tell me that going from 6 goals to 12 for Jamie Doku is that's not extreme, bro.
Double figures for sure. Yeah.
Surely he's got to be getting double figures, Jamie Doku. The
You
amount of
want
times he
another
gets
bet,
in those
Martin?
1v1.
Yeah.
You want another bet, Martin?
So that's how you love betting, you.
I love betting, bro. This is
Good bet. Easy money. Free money. Easy money. And you know me. I will bet every pound I got.
That's Si. That's Si. No, but come on, man. Si. Not Si. Martin, you're telling me you don't think Doku's going to get double-figure goals?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying Doku couldn't, but now you're going to tell me Jack Grealish is going to double in his numbers because I think
Well, I'm not being
Jack's got to have a huge season. LB, Jack
going from
Grealish.
3 to 6. Oh my
All
God,
right.
that's come
No,
on, man.
LB, you're not getting my point. Jack Grealish has got to have a huge season next season.
Yeah, he does.
Jack Grealish can't be in and out of the team, in and out of the team, in and out of the team.
Well, if he doesn't score, he will be.
Well, not necessarily.
I
Unless you've not been watching Pep Guardiola football for God knows how long.
Well,
Pep doesn't do
does
his
want him to
G&A, you know he
increase his-
doesn't side.
But you do also know that both of them have talked about in public that that's something he needs to work on and do more.
Yeah, he said
So
it about Doku as well. Said it about Jack and Doku
exactly.
side. So let's be
Just wait,
consistent.
Martin. I bet I'd say at least 20 GNAs for Doku. You want to take the bet?
I think
20 G&A.
20
in
GNA,
all
bro.
comps, that's fine.
See?
But also, Martin, look at
I'm
Bob.
being generous
Bob
as well.
last
You
year
want to
only
take the
got
bet?
2.
No,
he
but
got
this
2
is, hang on,
goals.
right, you're losing my point. You may know I'm trying to go. I'm not. You're trying to put everyone's G&A onto a huge. They're not going to play these amount of games to get all these G&As because if they're going to swap around like you're all saying, you're going to get very pissed off players.
Nah, you ain't gonna get pissed off players.
You're not going to get this rotation like you're all thinking we're going to get. You're talking like 1 week Bob, the next week Savio, the next week Doku. Ain't going to happen like that. This is Pep Guardiola. Can we stop making? Can we look at what's been going on for the last 3 or 4 years and let's look at what history shows us? But let's look at what history shows us and not what we want as fans. I know we all want this rotation. Here we go. Bob here, Bob there. I've seen Bob being put to right wing, left wing, number 8, number 10, false 9, just to get the guy into the squad. Pep doesn't look at it like that.
Who do you think starts Martin right and left? Like consistently.
Right now, I think it'll probably be right now. The first game of the season will be Doku and Jack. I think he'll start with.
No, it won't.
In
Are
the
you dropping
community
Oscar Bob? How are you
In
dropping
the
Oscar
community
Bob?
shield or against Chelsea, Martin?
You can't drop Oscar Bob. What are you talking about?
Martin, community shield or
Who said?
Chelsea? Which game, Martin?
Who said? Hang on. Who said
Chelsea.
you can't drop Oscar Bob?
Did you watch him? He's our
For
best
what
player in the
game?
whole preseason.
Hang on a minute. 20 minutes ago, you told me preseason didn't matter.
No, I didn't.
What
You
game,
said
bro?
it. You said that.
Yes, you
I didn't
did.
say that.
Yes, you did. Now you're throwing me preseason
No.
matters again now.
No.
Which one we doing here?
You have to start Oscar Bob. You have to start Oscar Bob.
What game?
Against West Ham in the last game of the season when
Chelsea.
everyone was fit. It was the guy who was totally out of the squad.
Right.
It was the guy dropped from the whole match day. Wasn't even on the bench.
Does
Oscar Bob
start against Chelsea?
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh,
I'm
not
told.
100% sure on that.
Here's a question for you. 4 weeks ago, he was being talked about and considered, and you know this, to go to Newcastle on loan.
That's.
But you're all telling me he's starting week in, week out. But
No,
City
I
were willing to
never
loan him
said
4 weeks ago.
Bro, you're twisting our words now.
Hey, let's play a game here, boys.
No one has said that. No one said starting.
You just get
No. We
4 weeks ago, City were willing to loan him.
Bro, we bet 1,000 minutes throughout the season. That's not starting week in, week out. Don't twist my
Right,
words.
Si, 4 weeks ago, they were willing to give him 0 minutes.
Bro.
No, they were.
Bro. No.
They were loaning him to Newcastle.
He wasn't
I
getting.
don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Tone, back me up. Come on, back me up. You know this. That you know this, Tone. Don't you be lying now.
It was fake news, bro. It was fake news. It was fake news, man.
Fake
it was.
news, man. Hey, 99% Bruno done.
So I said 98.
They said 98.
I expect Newcastle want Bob, but I don't think. Oh, I don't know. I think he'll start tomorrow, but it's glorified friendly. But do I think
He will start
Bob's,
tomorrow? 100%, man.
If Bob will start tomorrow. So if Bob, that's a good question. Let me phrase the question in a better way, right?
Yeah.
If Bob starts tomorrow, which he probably will, and plays well, surely then Oscar Bob starts against Chelsea, because that means he's been our best player in pre-season, regardless of what you think about pre-season. He's then played in the Community Shield. If he has a good game tomorrow, surely he has to start the Chelsea game. Surely.
Yeah, I agree. But who misses out?
This is my point.
No, players is not a match fit, guys. The players just coming back hasn't really played any minutes. So if
they've got to play. They've got to play side.
Yeah, but they won't start them.
Yeah,
I think.
That's stupid, side. From a manager's, coach's point of view, that's stupid.
First time in a long time, and I have to back my boy today. He's speaking facts. If he plays well,
so I'm going to no side. I'm going to talk to you. No, side. Hang on.
Hey,
well, side. Let me talk to you. One sec. Doku, Diaz, none of them have had any minutes at all pre-season.
Yep.
You can't give them, say, 30, 40 minutes tomorrow and then roll them out to Chelsea.
Well, I don't know
40 minutes. No, trust me. From a coach's point of view, that isn't how your body doesn't work like that. You can't just roll 30 minutes into my body and then go.
Yeah, but then he's had 2 weeks training. He's a fit lad. You know what I mean? It's not like he's
training's very different to match.
Sorry, who we're talking about, man? I had to ask the chat to like the video for LB speaking facts for the first time. So who was talking about?
He said about Doku, I think.
He won't start against Chelsea. Definitely not.
Okay, so who is starting?
So who's starting against Chelsea? Because up to now you've dropped everyone.
It'll be Grealish, Haaland, Bob.
Well, then they will start again, and
Grealish, Haaland, Bob.
Within minutes. They'll get minutes against United.
Right, so name me the 11. Name me the 11 against Chelsea.
I'll take you through it. Let me get up on screen.
Go on. I'm intrigued now.
Tomorrow.
This side of the screen is speaking facts.
It is, bro. You know what I mean? What can we do, man? We're trying.
I'm not bothered.
Against the old.
So you're giving me an opinion, mate. You're giving me an opinion. You're not giving me facts.
Okay.
No, move me up, LB. I need to be close.
Haaland, yeah.
You get below me. Hang on, that came out wrong. Carry on.
I don't know what is wrong with him today. Right, there you go. That's the front line. What's wrong with that front line?
I'm consistent. I don't change my narrative on the week.
Right, it'll be Kovacic.
I love that.
Kovacic.
Right.
Nico O'Reilly.
Whoa, what against Chelsea?
Do you see what you're doing here?
Oh no. Sorry. Wait, is this Chelsea? Is this the Chelsea?
Yeah, this is Chelsea.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't realize this was Chelsea. I thought this was tomorrow.
think we'll play probably Bernardo in midfield for this game.
Could be De Bruyne, because he's been back in training and he'll play tomorrow. He'll come off the bench tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kovacic and Bernardo, maybe?
Yeah, I think Bernardo will play.
I think De Bruyne will play tomorrow.
I think De Bruyne either comes off the bench or starts.
As a starter, Martin.
Is this tomorrow or Chelsea?
This is Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Right, this is Chelsea, right?
Chelsea.
Right, well, De Bruyne and Bernardo have to play some part tomorrow, about 60 minutes.
Yeah.
But they will get second half.
So I would say they've got to start then.
Nah, they won't.
If you're starting them against Chelsea, that's madness to going in cold.
Nah, you don't have to.
Like half
tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll play like a half tomorrow.
Just to throw out, the England boys and Rodri are due back Monday as well, which I know it's not a long time, but they are still back Monday.
I don't think they'll beat
They
you in the
won't
Chelsea
play.
game.
No, definitely not.
No, they're not gonna have 1 week training and straight into Chelsea. No chance.
Not
So
even
the
a
English
week,
lads won't.
5
The English
days.
and the Spanish boys won't be available.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be the midfield, and then it'll be probably I'd go Akanji.
Agree.
Yeah.
Probably
Diaz.
what Diaz,
Diaz, yeah.
And
Ake,
yeah.
And Gvardiol.
Yeah.
Gvardiol.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Lead weight, baby. And then Edison. There you go.
Edison, yeah.
This is Chelsea game.
I think this
So
is perfect.
who's not starting tomorrow then out of that 11?
Almost everyone.
No,
Then
tomorrow.
that's sort of madness.
No,
And that is
I think
Port.
it's-
That's Port Sports.
No,
The-
wait.
the
sir,
front
wait,
line
sir.
will.
Bubbles, but the front line starts.
Kovacic, Gvardiol.
Yeah, Kovacic,
Diaz.
Gvardiol will start. Diaz could start. Akanji will start.
No, Candy won't start tomorrow.
You not reckon? Okay, Akanji
No,
maybe
we
not.
did,
Maybe
we did
Rico
our
Lewis.
lineup, bro. We did our
Yeah,
lineup.
maybe Rico Lewis. But why is that bad, bro? Why can't I bring Kevin De Bruyne on for 30 minutes tomorrow and then start him against Chelsea and give him an hour? Why can't I do that?
Because I think you've got to, because players, you know how body works, especially when you're getting older as a KDB. Can't just roll 30 minutes and then out you go to full.
But that's how they
potential
did
on
after
Premier
6
League.
months with him
Exactly.
injured, bro.
That's literally what we did.
He
in
got
when
like
he came
20
back.
minutes.
That's not
in
how
60
that's
minutes
not
won
how
the full
sports
game.
athletes work, Si.
But that's
Well,
how
body
they did
doesn't
when he
work
was
like
injured. Bro, that's how they did when he was injured for 6 months. They came back.
Okay.
He had 20 minutes, 60 minutes, and then 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly literally
Yeah.
what we did.
So
Yeah.
it would be the
But-
exact same.
but
just
you don't
with
get-
all the
I
time off.
think KDB
Si,
starts
you're gonna let me
tomorrow.
speak?
I do.
You're doing it with 4 to 5 players though. You're not just doing it with one.
It's what it
You
is.
can't
It's the
Do it with 4. My opinion is people can think I'm crazy. I think that's madness to do that. That's not how the human body works in athlete sport. Rolling out 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and then
but they've
straight in.
Yeah, but it's the Premier League next week. We can't piss about. I think De
This
Bruyne
is what I'm
will
saying,
start both.
Tone. It's not
Martin,
tomorrow's
what would
the
you do
friendly,
tomorrow?
then you're off.
So what would you
Yeah.
do? How would you approach these next 2 weeks, these next games?
For me, I would go strongest 11 tomorrow for an hour and then rotate down.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
with that.
doing it the opposite. Give them the full hour, then off.
So you
Yeah, I'm
basically
with you.
do this team tomorrow.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Oh, well,
Obviously,
yeah.
I mean, I'd even consider Doku over Bob or Doku over Grealish. Otherwise,
Okay.
Doku's going into Chelsea totally cold, and for a winger of his speed, he can't go in cold because that's how you do pull an hamstring.
But is he not going in cold tomorrow?
Exactly.
Yeah, but tomorrow's not competitive.
Oh, they will try their best against United, bro.
No,
You're being
it's a bloody
disingenuous
play,
now.
Si. It's a play.
You're
I
being
don't care.
disingenuous, bro. You
No, I'm
might not
no, I'm
care,
not,
but
Si.
the player will want to win.
Si, I'm not even going.
Definitely.
Tells you what I think about it. And you know I don't
Yeah,
miss
but-
games. I'm not going.
But Martin, you're not going. It's not the same as a professional athlete playing tomorrow against
No,
Manchester
Si,
United.
stop
on
that.
the big
Si,
stage.
stop that. The point I'm making is you said I'm being disingenuous. Speaking
Yes.
for me, I don't care about tomorrow. Win,
Well,
lose,
you're
or
not
draw.
playing
Don't
there.
give a toss. Right, then that's up to them. I don't care.
But
it's
you
a
said
play.
They won't care. You
No, I said
that.
I don't care.
No, you said they won't care.
I said I don't care.
No, you said
Bloody
they
hell.
won't care.
What,
You said
is
it
he
won't
come
be
on in the
intense.
right argumentative mood today or what?
You're waffling.
So
here,
with
bro.
him.
You said it won't be intense because they won't care. That's what you said. And then I challenged you on it. You've been, no, I don't care. But
No. You said to me, your words to me, your question was whether I cared about which team goes. I said I'd play the 60 and then get off. And then someone asked me about it and I said, I don't care about tomorrow. So next week is the competitive one. Chelsea is the competitive game. That is the kickoff.
But we're
Right,
talking
okay.
about the
Lads,
players. And
let me move to some of these chats, man. Big up to Dash. Says, LB, tell Si what he means by Bruno is 100% done. Probably waffling, to be fair. We need to sign someone or else we're fucked, in my opinion. Club is moving like snails. Si, explain.
I try to be an ITK and try to, push the universe to do something for me. at some point today or tomorrow. So I'm putting it out there in the universe.
Okay.
If that happens now tonight,
Yeah,
Si, your followers are going, whoop.
Tensei says, I swear LB and Martin switch bodies.
Yeah. There's something weird going
No,
on. It's like that.
I'm
exactly.
totally fine. No, I'm totally fine.
Well, what's that film where they switch bodies and they sort of, something's happened.
Freaky
here.
Friday. No, I'm
Yeah,
totally
did
fine
that.
today. I'm nice. The thing is, I've just said this all kicked off because you went. I think we need 1 or 2 players.
Yeah. No. You said 2. You said 2. Not 1
I
or 2.
do. Personally, I think we do need 2. That's my opinion. Opinions like households. Everyone's got one.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Look at Si. Si's chucking out the EDS against Chelsea next week, and then he'll bitch him more when they get beat. So hey, don't come on now.
You never hear me say that. And you said the EDS against Chelsea next week. I literally had no one from the EDS in that team. We just did the
You
team,
did Oscar
bro.
Bob? Did Oscar Bob?
Okay, Oscar Bob, true. But
Yeah, but Oscar Bob is not an EDS player. He's not played EDS.
One, bro.
Cast the line out, and I got a couple of bites. Look at him. Look at LB jumped then. He jumped straight away.
No, man, I think it's time. It's EDS season. By the way, Reece James misses the City game as well. He's suspended. Good point.
Yeah, good
comment, bro. Good comment.
Good.
Right, okay. I'm going to bring this to an orderly close, lads. But just before we do, tomorrow, obviously, Martin's told us that he literally doesn't care about the game tomorrow. But what Tone, Si, your thoughts on tomorrow's game? We've lost 3 on the row. Surely we can't lose another fucking Community Shield game, bro.
Well, I think it'll be
We
quite
win the
strong
league when we
team.
lose.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, no one gives a shit, and by December, no one even knows the result. But I do think we'll win tomorrow. but I do think we'll win tomorrow. I think we'll win comfortably because I think we will play a stronger 11 than people think. I don't think O'Reilly and that lot will be starting. I think it'll be quite a strong team because it is the last game before Chelsea. There's no more messing around now. It's straight on. I agree with Martin on that. I know you two are going to floor me in a minute.
Come on.
But I'm all
Martin and Tone, back on. Come on. We're back on.
We're on. Oh, yeah.
The thing
Get
is,
back in your boxes, you two.
my team with Si, it's not even a weak team, is it, bro?
No, I don't know what they're talking about, bro.
They're acting like we put the under 14s out, man. We're putting quality players.
I'm pretty sure we will beat United, just because United shit. And I think it's enough with the team we will play.
I swear, I said that last time.
This is a FA Cup final. This is 7 weeks ago all over again, isn't it?
Yeah, well, not a good experience at the stadium, but I don't care if we win it. What I want to see is O'Reilly and Kovacic in a pivot to see if they can handle playing against what's supposed to be a top team, a Premier League team. Because I think if O'Reilly does well with Kovacic in that pivot, I think that will be our backup plan for a Rodri replacement. So instead of playing a 4-3-3, we'll just go to a 4-2-3-1 if Rodri is out for an extended period. So that's what I will be looking at. I don't really care about the result other than I want to win when it's against United, but I don't give a shit about the Community Shield. And I think with our EDS team out, Martin, I still think we'll beat them. 2-1.
Wow.
Bob masterclass. Whoop.
It's a big game for Bob. It is. If he plays well tomorrow, I think he starts Chelsea. I think that's
What if he's quiet though?
I think if it's quiet, then there's a question mark over it. But I think if he plays well tomorrow, I just don't see how you can drop him for Chelsea if he's been our best player in pre-season and then he plays well tomorrow. How can you drop him? I just don't think you can. So I think tomorrow for Oscar Bob, it's used because then as well, it's a domino effect because then if he plays Chelsea and plays well, he'll play the next game. If he plays that and plays well, he just carries on staying in the team. So for him now, this is almost, you could say, the biggest part of his career now in terms of like the moment is here. It's waiting for him. He just needs to perform. And I hope he does, man, because like I say, he done so well in pre-season, well last year. I hope it works out. But listen, here's what it is. Big up to everyone who joined today, man. Some decent numbers. Big up to Tone. Tone, what you got coming up this weekend, bro? Anything special?
Just family stuff, and then watch City tomorrow. Watch us win. Lift a trophy if we win it. It's not one if we lose. And yeah, just family stuff, mate.
Sweet. Martin is back on the streams. He's live tonight, 8 p.m. Is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and get some sleep for 2 hours.
I think you need it, mate. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
You need some of these, Martin. You need some of
Yeah.
these sweets, mate. They'll keep you awake. These shit.
No, just that simple. Listen, any Blues going down tomorrow, safe travels down there, be safe. I know on the pitch then, but off the pitch it's still a derby and there will be idiots about. So safe travels there and back. And yeah, and with Tone, I do think we'll get a bigger, stronger team than what people realise, because it is the last one for the big kickoff, and then sit back, enjoy the season, and just pray we hope. I think we'll get 1 or 2 signings in.
Okay.
And then off we go.
I hope you're right, man.
Quadruples on.
Happy days. Si, you got a big weekend in it, partying.
I love this new Martin. Quadruples on, man. Martin, I love you. I really do.
Quadruples on. So Si's going to owe me a pint in about 3 weeks at Ipswich. So all good.
Hey yo, I'll buy you 2 if you're right.
You buy me 5.
I don't care, bro. I'll buy whatever you want. I have a stacked program. I have a Polda, my mom's birthday, and I have to watch the game. So I'll be in and around this weekend. A lot of stuff going on, but looking forward to meeting Martin at the Switch game, and then cashing in on the bet.
Happy days, sweet. Big up to you guys. I am back later on tonight, actually, with Saeed at 7 p.m. doing a preview for tomorrow's game, which should be interesting. So make sure you guys come and check that one out. I'm also going to be live later on because it turns out it's the what's it called? The Olympic final. Is that right?
Oh, the football final tonight.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, you're right.
Spain and France or something.
It's Spain and France, yeah. So that's live at I think 5 p.m. So I'm gonna go live. I don't know, maybe I don't know what you reckon. 4:30. I'll probably go live. I mean, I don't know. I've not watched any of the games, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, have you?
I've got a show tonight that I'm going to rant about. I'm going to tell anyone who wants to know. Talk the US tour. Going to have a bit of a good and bad points on that, because I've never seen so many United shirts at a City game. I'm kid you not.
No way.
I saw like 20 to 30 United shirts at the City game, plus Arsenal, plus Liverpool. Also, I'm going to talk about the Community Shield, and I'm going to talk about Alvarez, and I'm also going to talk about something that I've got a bit of a gripe about the club at.
Oh, they pumped up, man. I told you, it's all them E numbers from America. The guy's going to be speaking for
the Naughty Club charging for disability parking now. Naughty Club.
Yeah.
Naughty Club.
It's all about the moon.
And as someone with a disability, I'm very happy.
Go and cook them, man. Go and cook them. That's what I say. Yeah. Right, lads. Wrap it up. The stream's going to
revoked tonight.
Guys, the stream's going to redirect you to the live watch along. It's on the second channel, more LB. I'll see you in about 2 hours. France versus Spain, Olympics final. We will be there, and then Saeed at 7. See you later. Peace out.